All right, so let's get started. I don't want to go over with my time. We're still talking about the law of cause and effect, and we're on the sixth sub-law. So let's get started. The sixth one is the law of connection. It says that your past, your present, and your now moments are connected, interconnected. You say, what? We think of past, present, and future circling around us. That one happens and then the next happens and then the next happens. God is saying his timeline is different. It's all happening at once. What you do now in one frame becomes your past moment. And your future becomes right in with your now. Interesting. We're moving through it. We're walking in that energy. We're walking in the timeline. Amazing, right? See, your past is energy. It happened in a now moment. But if you stay in your past, that energy isn't enough to create. It's not enough to change. Your now moment is where you change things, where you create things. If you didn't like that past now moment, you get the opportunity to have a different feeling, to have a different thought, to have a different asking, to have a different allowing frequency that you move in, and then receive. All in the same timeline. So a lot of people are in the future worried about the future. How's it going to turn out? How's it going to turn out? I don't know if I'll ever make it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I don't know if this is ever going to come to fruition. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. But see, that future moment is a now moment. That's where your I ams work, in the now moment. I am successful. I am happy. I am creative. I have the understanding and the wisdom of the universe to make and create things for myself. And I do it all in my now moments. Interesting. I love it. It's creative energy. It's us walking through that timeline. It's all vibrating at the same time. I was going to say it's all a walking vibration at the same time. And that sounds good too. So we'll go with that. Right? Okay, so the next one, let's talk about the next one. The next one is called the law of focus. You have to focus on what you want to create. And this is what I mean, is you have a desire. You think about it from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed. And all through the day, you're thinking about it. You're vibrating it. And you vibrate it so much that you actually speak it to the universe. And the universe says, aha, your wish is my command. Here you go. Then through your feelings and emotions about what you've just asked for, about what you just shot into the universe, you move into your allowing frequencies that pull you and that manifestation into the same frequency, ready for you to receive. Right? You're focused. But say you speak your desire to someone else while this is all processing, while energy is all moving, and they say, you know what, that's a dumb dream. You'll never get there. And then you're not focused anymore. You change your energy. This law, the sub-law, just states that you need to be focused on what you think, want, and desire. You need to be focused on allowing yourself to be in the same energy. You need to be focused. It's all about creating. You are created and you are creating. Right? So the next one, let's talk about the law of giving and hospitality. Now, I thought this was a unique law or sub-law, but it simply states that your behavior has to match your desire. It has to match your thoughts as they become action. You have to be in alignment with that same energy that you put out there. It's just like being super, super focused. Right? Super focused. Okay, so the next one, the next sub-law is called the law of here and now. I love this law. You can't look back at the past. It prevents you from being in your now. You can't look forward at your future. It prevents you from living in the now. And we as human beings are focused in either our past or our future. That's the way we were conditioned to be focused in something else than right here, right now, and creating our reality. Not our future, our reality, our now reality. We are part of the slipstreams of the universe. We're moving and creating and vibrating. The energy, we've got so much light in us that it can't be contained in us. It has to be around us and expand out. That's what our soul does. Our souls are big, are magnificent. They're too large to be contained in just this body. So our souls, our energy surrounds us. And that same energy is connected to our universal Mother, Father, God, or whatever terminology you like to call it. And we were brought here to live every now moment. Right? Every now moment. Again, every now moment. We are spirit being in a human body, in a human form, having a human experience in the now. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Okay, so the law of change. I wrote this one down. History repeats itself until the learned lessons that we need to change our path. You say, what? It just means that history repeats itself until we learn what we need to learn to change our path. Right? So it comes around. And you know how the universe knows to bring it back around to you? Because, I love that. That's what I used to always say to my mother. Not because you're vibrating in that same frequency. So it's going to bring it back around to you. Right? And you have to vibrate in that path. And it's about you learning so that you can be what? A great creator. Okay? So the 11th law is, let's see. This one I didn't study as much on. I did one of those focus on something else, but I came back to it. But it's the law of patience and reward. It just tells you that energy works no matter what. So you can be patient within it, because humans, we're impatient creatures. We want everything and we want it now. And the universe provides it for you now. But the problem is our doubts and non-belief stop it. Or not stop it. It hinders it. It gets us thinking about other things, and we don't stay focused because we're impatient. But it just says, be patient and be focused, and you'll get what you desire what you want, what you need, you'll create it. Right? Okay, so the last one is called the law of significance and inspiration. It just wants you to be inspired. Sometimes it's not about inspiring other people, it's about inspiring yourself. So basically, I'm going to read this from actual book. It says, one gets back to something, whatever they get or put into it. Every personal contribution is also contributed to the whole. Lesser contributions will have no impact on the world, nor do they work to diminish it. And then the last line, and the line is separated, it says, loving contributions bring life to and inspire the whole. So this one just says that, okay, all of what I just said contributes to a whole, not just the individual. That's the law of cause and effect. That what you say and do and put out there contributes to the whole. Because we're interconnected with God. Every one of our souls are outside our bodies and connected with the universe and connected with the earth and connected with our Mother, Father, God. Law of cause and effect. So, I'm going to stop there. I hope it kind of gives you an overview. But like I said, a podcast, a book, go listen to someone who you know is also seeking this too. Seek it for yourself. Okay, I'm looking at my time. So have a great day. Be great creators today.